about, don't you? There's no storybook endings. No fairy tale romances. Come on. You don't know shit. You were getting complacent, ungrateful, a complete and total job burnout. Don't think I didn't notice. Dragging your feet all over the office, telling everyone you were doing my job. That without you, I was nothing. Yeah, people tell me things. So don't come here preaching to me about your ideas of what's fair and what's not. You're no martyr. You're no hero. You're just a fucking hypocrite. Yeah, I said it. Because out here, it's kill your parents, fuck your friends, and have a nice fucking day. Look, I don't make the rules, guy. I play by them. What? Your job's unfair to you? Grow up! Way it goes! People use you. Life's unfair. Grow the fuck up! That's the way it goes. Your girlfriend doesn't love you. Tough shit. Way it goes. Your wife raped and shot. And they leave their unfinished beers, their fucking long neck bottles lying on the ground. So be it. Way it goes. Because life is not a movie. Good guys lose. Everybody lies. And love does not conquer all, for fuck's sake. So if you think you're gonna change the world, just ask yourself, what is it you really want? Huh? Want to shoot me? You know, just do it. Give it to me. Show me what you're made of. Show me what you've learned. This is your only way you can hope to survive. Let's finish this thing. Let's do it. Come on, do it! Do it now!
Which is nice. Marco, be ready to go when your name is called.
Okay, so I wanted to have a good slate, like introduction. So.
I know. Yeah, and I didn't say anything at the time because you filmed it for yourself and you did all the things that you wanted to do for your film.
Yeah.
But when we get into doing monologues for audition pieces and when you're going to be mostly doing monologues moving forward, all of that other stuff goes away.
Yeah, I think it kind of took me out of it with the tape and everything.
Did it?
Probably,
yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I
mean,
don't know.
but you don't need it.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then the other thing that you start running is that it takes us out of it too. Because when tape starts falling off, or you can move your arms all the way up to where the tape is, we're going, why are you taped?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Our imagination is so much more powerful. So let us and yourself use it, you know? So,
I just wanted to make it special for the final.
right, which is why I let you do it. Yeah. So, but I don't want you to miss the point. You know, I don't want you to go.
It's not something practical that I can use in the future, but
exactly.
just kind of adds to the theater aspect of it.
Yes.
Like makes
you gave us a
yeah.
performance, which is what I asked for, which was great. And you did a nice job of setting the scene, especially in the beginning where you clearly you had been in the situation for a while, didn't know if you were knocked out and coming to, how you set it up before you started the actual monologue.
Well, I didn't really intend that. I know it would have came across that way. I didn't really intend that to be part of the scene. I was like sort of getting into the moment, you know. And
Okay.
for me, it started when I started talking. But I just like, I couldn't just jump into it like that, you know, because
Gotcha.
it's a very heavy scene.
Gotcha.
And last time when I jumped into it, when we were rehearsing it, for the whole hour of class, there was just a weight on me, you know. So when I just like jump into that, I want to be able to come into it smoothly, because if I just go at it, it's like too much emotion for me to even bear.
Gotcha. Okay, so then that's the challenge of figuring out how we can do that, because there's nothing wrong with, because I want to see that process of getting into the character.
Yeah.
However, because that was part of the process and not part of the performance, I didn't know why you started when you did. Because what we're seeing the entire thing and not knowing what's what. So to me, it looked as if you were waking up from being knocked out or something.
Yeah, which I tried to, since I know I'm up here,
Right.
and it really starts once I do the slate. Once I'm here, I know once I'm there, all eyes are on me, it starts. So I kind of purposely played it off like that, but just
And
my
you
process
totally
is
can,
really
too.
getting into the character. I'm
Right.
using that moment
Yeah.
to get into the
So
character.
be aware of the story you're telling, because we see all that. So if that's the way that you end up going, which is great, have a reason to start. If you do wake up and then you see him and have a reaction to seeing him, or something, help us.
Well, I imagine that I'm in a conversation with him and he's telling me something like,
But it's what
I know
we
what's going
see.
on,
Margo,
I'm not
it's what
stupid, yeah.
we see, right? It's only about what we see. That's all we know. So you've got to help us as the audience. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but
Okay.
just how you taught us, the questions, to
Yes.
know what he said beforehand.
Yes.
So there's a lot of stuff that you don't see.
Right,
That is
that's
very
for
much a
you.
part of it.
That's for
Yeah.
you to help tell the story for us to make it more clear.
Okay.
It's always about making the story more clear for the audience. Okay? Nice with the emotion. It was very different this time around, right? Which was great. I love that you're trying stuff and you're getting to. And I thought that you got there a little bit early on those 4 lines that lead into that emotional.
Well, yeah, I was kind of trying, like you said last time, to just try to let it come naturally.
Yeah.
So I wasn't really planning how to
Right,
use
right.
that emotion. I was just latching onto the words, thinking them as if I'm trying to explain myself, like I'm in the moment.
Yes.
And then just letting, however it conveys, to just let it convey that way.
Right, and so my note was that because you got there earlier than I think you anticipated getting there, it lost the momentum, and so it ended up being very different than what you normally do, which is fine. But know that that's kind of what happened, And just as a practical thing, put him in front of you. There's no reason for him to be over here. He can be right here in front of you. You know what I mean? Especially since you have a tendency to squint your eyes, and we lose your eyes already. So we want to see you as much as possible.